everyone, welcome to the Island of Draxis in Animal Crossing. I'm coming at you today to try out the new game capture card we just got, so that hopefully we can go and do some nice videos on YouTube for a bunch of different games, some good reviews and all. But first I'm going to test it out by giving you a tour of Draxis. So I've been working on Draxis since the end of April. Been a fun little game so far. And we're going to give you a little bit of a tour. As you can see, my town hall is surrounded by a moat. There's a test I'm going to be doing later on the video, actually, because of this moat. Because, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a current to it, even though it is not connected to a river. And up here in the front, it's a very weird current. You can see my bobber kind of going around in circles here. So I'm going to be testing something with that, because I think when I made it, I think if I remember correctly, I nicked the river for a second. And I think just doing that was enough to make it always say that it's a river instead of a pond. So I'm going to be doing some testing on another video. Here we have our little rideshare program. Got a couple of electric kick scooters and the bike. Coming down here, we have a little duplex area for Rhonda and Bianca. We've got a nice little beach area for visitors to rest in. A little fishing area. I'll get into that back lot area in a little bit. Over here we have I don't remember whose house this is. Whose house is this? Fuchsia. Fuchsia is in this house. And behind Fuchsia we have Savannah's house. This is my rerouting of the original river we had. I wanted to get more space up in the middle. So I made this river, excuse me. This was originally a dual south river island. Over here I have Marina's house. As you can see, I have a slingshot here, and what I'm doing is I'm finding I'm losing my slingshots at various places around the map, so I'm just placing them as actual items. That way they don't count against me as a drop item, but that way wherever I'm at on the map, if my slingshot breaks, I have one close by. I have my AEW branded towel over here on the beach. Got a nice full bed, chair, and cooler up here. As we come up, we see Whitney outside her house. Hello, Whitney. And she's exercising. She has this nice, beautiful house here. Over here I made a nice little playground. This way the sharks can jump out and grab the children. So they can be near the nice swimming areas. And if we come back this direction, we have a nice waterfall here. That came with the island. I did not put that one in. And up here we have Maple's house. I've been trying to theme all the houses. I'm going to be making it where they all have nice yards. I hope to get everyone where they have some sort of themed table, except for maybe those front two houses, since they're so close to the water. But I want everyone to have the nice theme tables and all. Over here, we're about to put up another ramp. This one's going to be a red steel ramp. And what we have over here is the start to our band area. I'm going to make it where we can have bands performing here. So we've got our speaker system. You can kind of see the stage from down here if you look up. I'll give you a better view of that in a moment. So right here we have our crossroads in the middle of our map. Well, approximate middle. So if you go up, you get to our stage, which right now I have the back decorated for Fozzie. I'm going to open it up where if any bands out there want to be in our videos, any of our Animal Crossing videos, I can go and put their logos on these screens, and I'll start all my future videos from right here, and that way give a little shout out to the little indie bands and stuff out there. This little flower patch is going to be going in a little while. I'll show you down here first. There's this nice little bit of a path here, and if you follow this path, this leads you to the wedding area that I created. You come out, there's a couple of waterfalls, you've got your camera, and you have your nice wedding archway. You've got where everyone can sit over here on the left. You got this nice waterfall area behind. So, very beautiful area for you to get married at on my island. I think Tom Nook said he was going to start taking reservations for that any day now. This little patch here will become some flower breathing area, which you can see in the background. Oop, that I just jumped over to. More flower breathing areas. I'm getting rid of a lot of the hybrids that are not special colored so that I can focus on getting more of the special colored ones. This is my significant other's house, but since Sarah just got her own Switch and game of this, this is now empty and being used as storage. If you run along this direction, we get to my house. I'll give you a little tour in there too. So since I've gone with the cute female character here for me, I've decided to go and use all the new mermaid stuff and the shell stuff to make a cute little room for her in here. As you can see, I've got some of the stuff from the fishing tournament in here as well, that nice fish plaque. So, a couple of my favorite villagers up there, Sprinkle and Marina. Got some horseshoe crabs on the floor. Got the Gemini closet, but I'm hoping to get the mermaid closet soon that I can put in there. Okay. We'll head back downstairs. My living room is my band room, so the bands can practice in here, or I can set up my own band, whatever. Over on this side, I've created a nice little bathroom. Lots of things just hanging on the wall in here. I've got 2 blue marlins. Got the shower and everything, so just a nice, simple, comfy bathroom. The back room that we're going to is one I've set aside as a sewing and work room. We've got all the stuffed animals back here. You got the sewing stuff, the wash stuff, have the tools, so all my work stuff gets done here. to last, we have my kitchen area. I went with mostly ironwood in here. I think it's a nice, little, comfortable kitchen. Almost country-like kitchen in here. And I've got creepy bug heads on the wall. They keep falling out of trees at me. And I saved what I think is the best room for the last, which is my basement. So when I was creating this character and all, we came up with the idea that since I always loved animals, she would be a zoological researcher that came here. So here I've got my research room. Got some certificates up on the wall, the map of the world. We've got animals all over the place. We've got the butterfly book over by the butterflies. A cartoonist set so that I can draw the animals. Got some security cameras to keep track of the animals at all times. Got some other graph paper and stuff over here. I've been trying to get all the really interesting animals in here. Of course, all animals are interesting, but these are the really interesting ones. I have to replace this garden eel, though. He's kind of boring once just in a cage. But as you can see, I've got my lab equipment. I've got the chemistry set, the microscope. I've got both a document stack and the strewn papers, the paper pile, and a nice little laptop. So this is my research room. And back outside. And here we are in my yard. We've got a nice cooking area. Lots of different ways to cook out here. We've got my guard turtle. My telescope for watching the night sky. Godzilla attacking our island. Nice hammock and bath here. Got our outdoor seating for any picnics. And then I have a nice bush-lined path to get up to my house. And once you come down here, you get to our little rock area with Stonehenge, a pool, and a nice place to sit here with Stonehenge. I'm planning on putting another bridge right here so I can easily get across here. And then over here is Cherry's house. She's got the nice bamboo stuff going. This used to be Sydney's house, but I went and got everyone that I wanted for my island, and Cherry was one of them. So Sydney is now on my wife's island. She rescued her from the void, along with a couple others of mine. Oh, and there's Cherry. Hello, Cherry. Got our nice bamboo area. Gulliver's here tonight. Washed the shore again. Over here we have my pier with the regassing station for the boats, as well as a campsite right there. A nice comfortable campsite for anyone who comes by on the boats. And in the front I have just this little area that I haven't done much with yet. And over here I have my shops. When I have people come over to do trading, I actually pull this up here like this and block off the other side. That way they can get to my shops and we can just exchange things through here. Or if there's a lot of money involved where they have to drop several stacks, that can be put here. You have Nook's Cranny here, another tool bench, because I get really tired of running up to the house all the time, and the Able Sisters. And next to the Able Sisters is the entrance area to my AEW ring. I'm inviting them here to do wrestling. So you've got your concession stand. Got some nice cotton candy, drinks, and popcorn. Perfect for wrestling. You got your wrestling figures to buy. And up here, it looks like they're getting ready to have a steel cage match next time they're in town. You've got the announcing booth over here for Tony Schiavone and JR. And here's your bell area. And I know it's a foot pedal thing, but I figured that looked like a good thing for the pyro or audio guy, so that's there. As you can see in the back, I've got posters for some of the wrestlers. I've got Cody, Dark Order, Brotherhood, Natural Nightmares, Kenny Omega, Orange Cassidy, and my favorite zombie, Abaddon. And then over here, next to the AEW ring, we have a nice little basketball court. So if anyone wants to play some hoops, they can just come over here and exercise. And behind the wall of trees, we have Sprinkle's house. She's the next to last house on the tour. Here's a lot more of my hybrids that I'm going to be letting Sarah take. And behind here is one of my pride and joys that I've set up. And that's the square into the museum. On either side, we have our orchards on either side. And then we've got this nice little walkway up to the museums with the lunar lander and the UFO. See if we can make the UFO spit out the alien. Oh, there he is. See? Complete with alien. Beam me up. Goodbye, little alien. A nice little sitting area with a lovely fountain. And then the last house on our island tour, which brings us back around full, is Caroline's house. So there you have it. There is a tour of Draxis for what we have so far. There will be more stuff being put out. We're going to have some stuff made inside the secondary house. And I'm also going to be making an outside gym soon. So I'll be making more tours of this at a later time. Hope you all enjoyed my island, and we'll talk to you later.